they're walking out of here right now. Let's see if they say gang stalk. Listen closely. They'll walk up on this sidewalk right there. The one right there that played a role in the Thanksgiving event. The little skinky asses are moving up the road. I heard a woman's voice over there, so there's a woman over there somewhere. Let me show you today's date by getting my phone out. They walked right by this tent earlier. It's on the previous video file. And I guess they decided to get out of here before it gets dark out, because it's going to be dark in 20 minutes. It gets dark, it's dark by 7:20, and right now it's 6:50. So I guess they decided to hurry up and get their ass moving before it got dark out. All of a sudden they move. Check it out. Let me tell you another thing. Do you see this, let me show you these. These are a set of walkie-talkies that I bought. They started moving out the day after I bought these. Now the the Radio Shack I bought these in is in the same exact plaza where I put gang stalk being said 1,000,000 times on hundreds of audio files. That's right. That's right. Now the individual that is on the previous video file and the one that just dropped whatever he dropped up there was the one that played a role in the Thanksgiving event. And as the Thanksgiving event was transpiring, he was saying gang stalk. That's already uploaded to the internet. So this is me showing you 6:51 p.m. on March 27, 2014. I'm going to use the voice command feature. Now, I'll tell you why I'm talking about the walkie-talkies in a second.
Say a command. March 27th, Thursday, 6:51 p.m.
Okay, now, the point I'm trying to make is this. The manager of this organized stalking, gang stalking expedition, let me just situate my, because my tape recorder is running right now and it's recording as I'm talking, so let me just situate it here really fast so I can get it out of my hands. Okay, now the manager who is managing the organized stalking, gang stalking harassment of me placed those freaked out bums to hike out about 100 feet away from me within 2 weeks of me moving here back in October 2012. I then start packing up my stuff and start moving on an escalated scale within the last month. Just all I've been doing non-stop is moving, okay? It's all I've been doing today was filtering and bagging through stuff and itemizing it and categorizing it and bagging it up. But I bought these walkie-talkies because every night, within 2 weeks of them moving here in November of 2012, they were yelling gang stalk all the time. So I bought these because what I was going to do was turn one on, put a rubber band around the, because as you can see, like here, let me just show you something real fast. You turn this on, okay, now that's that one, alright. Now if, I gotta set down the camera just for a second so I can put the rubber band on the part of the walkie-talkie. Alright. Now, you can see the rubber band is on this walkie-talkie, and it's got the button pressed as a result of the rubber band holding it down. So what I was planning on doing was using this walkie-talkie and placing it on the side of the tent, okay, and then putting a separate tape recorder, this one, rubber banding it up to the receiving one right here in my hand here. I can't get it too close to that one because then you'll hear the, see? But if I was to like hide this outside when they were yelling gang stalk, and then rubber band a tape recorder to the receiving walkie-talkie, they would have picked it up. Now let me help you understand something. Everywhere I go, every single day, non-stop for over 2 full complete years, individuals are getting along all my routes and saying gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk. Oh my God, we're crazy, gang stalk in that way. And in closing, I'm going to boot up a second cell phone I have, and I'm going to play you little audio evidence of it happening. So I buy these walkie-talkies last week at Radio Shack, and the very next day they start packing to leave. Now you might think to yourself, well, how would they know I bought walkie-talkies? Well, every single business that I have went into in the last, I got 800 separate audio files, literally, of individuals getting around me and saying gang stalk everywhere I go, non-stop, every single day, including the business community. Now, you can go to Google right now and research how they monitor the purchases of targets. Okay, because the person who's managing this expedition has a power position in the community. They want to be able to ascertain if anything you're purchasing can be used as a benefit for them, or if it's a threat to them. That's right. Just all you got to do is go to Google right now and type in organized stalking and/or gang stalking and how they monitor the purchases of targets. Do it, and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. Also, though, around the same time that I bought these, I was also making video pictures of bagged up property that was outside of my tent. Me taking a video picture of the bagged up property and stating this property is being bagged up because I'm literally preparing to take it with me to move it to another hiking area. I then uploaded those YouTube videos, or those videos, to my YouTube account. Cyber surveillance is all over the internet in reference to that being a methodology of gang stalking. So they seen it. So they just figured, well, these guys aren't going to be, they're not going to be needed anymore. Because if they were to use the same homeless bums to gang stalk me to the next hiking area, it'll prove the stalking. Even though I can prove it right now. Because, let me just put it to you this way. I'm getting ready to play you right now a segment of an audio file pertaining to an event that it took place. It'll be 4 months ago tomorrow. It occurred on Thanksgiving Day 2013. Do you hear these two men as they're harassing me and intentionally obstructed my ability to continue to ride my bike on a sidewalk, which as a result caused me to have to get off of it? Do you hear them say gang stalk together? Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking. I'm going to F you up. Now, one of the individuals that played a role in this event has harassed me on anywhere between 8 and 11 separate prior occasions before this Thanksgiving event. Is that individual an individual who has walked by me here at this area, and was he connected to the one over there? I'll expose if he was or not once I move. Now, this is the segment concerned the audio proof, the evidence pertaining to the Thanksgiving event was caught on a digital running recording tape recorder. Okay, like this one right here. Because as the event was unfolding, I had a tape recorder recording. It was hidden on me. So I transferred the pertinent section of that audio file, you know, the section of the audio file that matters, to my cell phone. That way I can play it for a police officer, okay, in case an event transpires along my routes. I can say, look, I know what's happening to me is because of gang stalking, and here is proof to show you that I'm being gang stalked. Now, I want you to listen to how these men are saying gang stalk together. Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking. I'm going to F you up. Just listen. gang of stalking, I'll fuck you up. Now, I have over 800 separate audio files of individuals getting along all my routes every single day, including managers and employees and even, well, security guards of business plazas have engaged in gang stalking of me, except they didn't do it by repeating words and phrases. They did it by repeating physical gestures. Now, all you got to do is go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking in businesses, and you'll see that it's happening against gang stalking targeted individuals when they go into any kind of business, And if you went to Google and typed in work mobbing, okay, and gang stalking, you'll see that employees are also being gang stalked by their fellow employees and management at work. Now, when gang stalking happens against an employee at work, it's called work mobbing, because they mob up on you, okay, at your workplace. When you're a gang stalking target, they basically just stalk you to gang up on you, just like they would mob you at work. This is nothing but community-based harassment that is set up by individual or individuals within the system who had the power positions to influence businesses, neighbors, community groups, church groups, charity groups, fraternities, sororities, you name it. That's right. And some of it is achieved through the community notification, which target individuals completely, 100% completely innocent human beings are being illegally and criminally put on them, who had done not one thing whatsoever. I'm talking about not even stealing a stick of gum at a grocery store. I'm talking about they literally have done nothing. Basically what it is it's organized crime in the system, and criminal law enforcement is using law enforcement tools to put innocent people on these notification systems in order to be able to get, in order to use the influence of the community notification as a influencing tool to solicit assistance from the community to harass a target for them based on the lie that the community is told about the target by them. It's being illegally and criminally used, and it's done to break the target individual down mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physiologically, financially. You would not believe what I know. So anyways, so if you went to Google and typed in organized stalking or gang stalking in businesses and how they monitor the purchases of targets, think about this. The day after I buy these, those guys start packing up and start moving. And the sole reason why they were here was to yell gang stalk every day. I caught it on audio and video file. Undisputably. Undisputably. And let me tell you something right now. Digital tape recorders do not lie. They do not lie. Alright, I gotta go. This is a tidbit file, just to let you know some current events that are happening. I haven't been uploading videos lately because I have been spending each and every single day. I went through a head cold and a chest cold, 2 migraines. The rest of it has been all about moving and going to the grocery store to get things to eat when I need it, and water. Okay, 98% of everything that I have done, because I've been uploading videos only maybe about once every week or once every 10 days in the past month and a half, 2 months, it's because I'm moving. You would not believe what is involved in the moving. You just would not believe it. I'm about 97% moved though. But even after I get moved, I got to settle in there. I got to unpack everything that I moved. I got to categorize it and section it up in order to be able to say, okay, this is what's going to be used at this hiking area, and then this is going to be used for an emergency kit, and then this is going to be used as a grab-and-go kit. So I still got quite a bit to do once I move from this area. I got to get settled in at the other places. Then I got to start looking for lawyers. Okay? Alright, I appreciate you listening. This is just keeping any regular viewers that I might have up to date concerning what's happening to me. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.